here we go. As everybody knows, this is the Super Soul Warrior Dwan. I got a little topic for you tonight. It's a little weird or whatever else, but just follow me what I'm trying to go ahead and say, okay? We live in a nation that is trying to make the normal not normal and making the not normal normal. I'm going to say that one more time. We live in a nation that is trying to make the normal not normal and make the not normal normal. I got tongue-tied with that one for a second, but either way, my whole point is this. It seems like the weird stuff that we're encountering on a regular basis is more and more becoming one of those type of things that is okay to be. You know what I'm saying? And if you have simple needs or whatever else, or very low key with what you think, feel, or whatever else, then or you're basically crazy. Like peace of mind is crazy now. To be hopped up on pills and have some type of mental problem is okay. You know what I mean? That's what it seems like. And I'm not. And listen, I'm not ragging on people or whatever else. This is just the thought pattern that I'm having right now. I think we live in a society that is trying to fool us and trying to make us believe certain things. Like, for an example, in the early to mid 2000s, whatever, right? Jessica Simpson, when she was super a big deal. I'm not saying that she's not a big deal now, because she's still a person. You know what I mean? But as a person that was active in the music industry, Jessica Simpson was rivaling people like Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera at the time. But the main thing is, just because people are famous doesn't mean the things that they do is the right thing or it's a good idea. But I think because within this country, we do not have people that are royal, or some type of kingdom or whatever else. We look to celebrities and put them in that same bracket. So when I mentioned Jessica Simpson, I believe, like, I remember seeing Jessica Simpson wear Uggs, those furry boot things or whatever that you usually wear in the wintertime. She was wearing them in the spring and summertime on the streets of LA. Okay. And mind you, I'm not a big fashion expert. I think anybody who knows me knows that I'm not big on name brand things and all this other stuff. But at the same time, she made wearing boots like that in good weather okay, right? And I could not understand it. I was like, it's hot outside. You have these boots on. So if you're wearing like jeans and these t-shirts, but you're having these boots on, your feet got to be sweating. It is no way that they cannot be. You know what I mean? But that's one example. Another example is how lips and butt injections are being made as a thing. Example are like the Kardashians. The Kardashians are making that a thing. Like that's a cool thing to do, to get butt injections or placements or whatever, or fake boobs or whatever else, you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I think, like, for some people, if you get into an accident, you know what I mean, and plastic surgery can help you and stuff like that, and help you look closer to who you were prior or whatever else. I think it's very helpful. But to just do it for cosmetic reasons or whatever else, I think it's overboard. I think that's when you have people, looking like Versace's sister or the lady called the cat lady. Now I could be being a rude person just by saying that, because all in all, the end of the day is that when you do things to yourself, whether it's working out, whether it's these fake things that I'm talking about, when you get a lip injection and all that other stuff, the bottom line at the end of the day, if it makes you happy, so be it. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what I say, anybody else says, or whatever else. But I really believe, in general, is a lack of love, of self-love, when people do stuff like that. I will give a prime example of this. All right. Pamela Anderson. Okay. Pamela Anderson in the 90s was the it girl. Okay. She was everywhere. She had Baywatch. She was in these crazy movies and all this other stuff. She was dating every rock star that had any substance and made them even more famous because she was dealing with them. So the thing is, this is during the time when I used to look at Playboy magazines and stuff like that. They showed pictures of Pamela Anderson before she got all these boob implants and lip injections and stuff like that. And she was a beautiful girl. She was a beautiful girl as is. But then when she went into the industry, she started getting these lip injections and boob implants and all these other things and stuff on her face and stuff. And if you look at her now, you're like, oh my gosh, this is scary. You know what I mean? When you go ahead and do stuff like that and then you age right on top of it, it could be a very slippery slope. You know what I mean? And now, her health at this point in time has nothing to do with it, because I was about to say something and that's not on topic. But the thing is, it was just showing that you have a girl like that who was super beautiful beforehand, and when you have a person just go ahead and they still go ahead and get these cosmetic surgeries and lip injections and all this other stuff, man. I mean, like the Kardashians, man. I mean, I will say this, and this is not being off the hook. Out of the Kardashians, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a lot of flack for saying this, but the thing is, I thought Khloe was the prettiest of them all, before these two younger ones came about. But the thing of it is, I thought she was pretty out of those three. I thought Kim Kardashian was pretty before she went on and got these butt implants and boob implants and lip injections and stuff. I didn't care about the middle sister, I guess, but it's whatever, to each his own, right? But the thing is, these girls look beautiful beforehand, and they just fall under the pressure of the industry. And what's so weird about the Kardashians is that they're making the trends now. They're making the trends in such a way that you have black women who dominated in having these booties and boobs and stuff like that, making them get butt injections and implants now to try to go ahead and outdo these girls, it seems like, because the Kardashians set a trend, and therefore it trickled into the self-esteem of a lot of young women in this day and age. And I can't say this in a way of being off the hook, like I'm standoffish, because when I was younger, I would want to be, I had wanted to be like this big, super muscular guy or whatever else, pretty much like my heroes. But then years later, I found out that most of my heroes, they are having super big health problems right now. Some of them can't walk. Some of them had multiple operations, and they are not living their best life at this point in time. Which leads me into this silicone muscles, right? So you have these guys who go ahead and inject these oils and all this other stuff. Listen, I think that is the biggest, goofiest waste of time. If you want to look like a cartoon character, go ahead and do that. But the thing of it is, as big as those silicone muscles are, you still have no strength. So you can go ahead and look as big as possible. But at the same time, when you cannot lift the proper amount of weight, for somebody your size or whatever else, then all of that is pointless. You gain no strength. You gain no stamina. You gain no flexibility by doing that. So it's a big waste of time. So, and that's only my opinion, of course. Now, my last one, this is a personal pet peeve of mine. So apparently, dad bods is a thing now, right? Dad bods, meaning a guy who used to be in shape or is out of shape at this point in time. And apparently when you become a father, your physical fitness goes down. And so your body is not going to look at its top shape. But some women are trying to put pressure on men to make them believe that they are obsessed with themselves if they work out or take care of themselves or even have six packs. So the thing is, I think in a certain way, some women are trying to do the reverse thing that they felt how supposedly society has treated them over and over again. Now they're trying to put the pressure on us. Let me tell you this. I don't think having a dad bod is a good thing because it's unhealthy. It's not a cool thing. It makes you look sloppy and slouch and everything like that. And I know I'm at my best when I'm in shape. When I have let myself go and stuff like that, I don't function as well. And so the thing is, it's not to go ahead and make other people feel bad about themselves, like some of these women that are trying to put pressure on guys who are not in shape or not the perfect ideal woman. And I'm saying this in quotations, that magazines and advertisements that basically Photoshop and everything and give them that standard. You are trying to fit shame some men at the same time. And I think that's horrible. Just because you have gotten into this bag of being judged on your beauty and stuff like that, which is subjective. Everybody has different tastes. Everybody likes different flavors or different shapes, forms, and everything like that. But just because how some of these girls have not gotten the guys that they want, they go ahead and put pressure on us and say these particular things. I mean, some women like guys who are taller than them and who are who have 6 foot, have 7 figures, and have a penis this long or whatever else, or even to the point of making themselves feel better, feel like they're the good looking one in the relationship. They would rather go ahead and deal with somebody who has a dad bod, which I think is a very selfish, narcissistic thing to go ahead and do. But that's just me saying that, and that's my opinion about it. But I think that's my thing that I felt like saying about it, about being normal. I mean, listen, I think the true normalness in life is peace of mind and a good heart. And if society is telling you way different than that, I really believe that you should close your ears and eyes to these type of things and really focus inward of who you really are and just be who you were created to be and just rock with it from there. This is the Super Soul Warrior, Warrior Dwan, and I'm out.